Well, back at normal time today, and 2 videos coming out today. Later on, we will have the return of F1 Manager to the channel. Really looking forward to that. So I'd appreciate your support and all of your likes on that one as well as that returns. But today in Football Manager, it's a very, very tough test. We take on our bogey team, Manchester United, before facing Liverpool at home. Couldn't get much tougher. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of non-league to Champions League with South Shields. Today we are back with 2 matches in the Premier League, one against Man United, who are very much title contenders this season, before taking on Liverpool, who are languishing in the bottom half of the league this year. But yeah, since you were last with me, things have gone all right. Of course, we lost against Chelsea in the last episode. We then beat Derby County 3-2. We then went on to beat Leicester 2-0, Slovan Bratislava 4-0, Preston 4-2, Norwich 3-0 in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, Arsenal 2-1 away before a 1-1 draw against Sunderland at home on Boxing Day, meaning that we are currently in second place in the Premier League with 43 points from 18 games. We're 3 points behind Chelsea, but we do have 2 games in hand on our big rivals. We are ahead of Manchester United by 1 point going into today's match. Newcastle are keeping pace. West Ham, Man City and Aston Villa are looking like the title challengers at the moment. Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool in the bottom half of the table. Not looking good for them. Propping up the table at Derby County, Preston North End. Derby County have managed to drag themselves out of trouble. We're also still very much top of the UEFA Champions League phase. I can't speak today, apparently. 18 points out of a possible 18 at the moment. We're 6 points clear of Arsenal in 9th place. So just any sort of result against Inter Milan or Real Madrid will mean that we get ourselves through. So let's have a little look at the team for today then. Injury-wise, we're doing a little bit better. There's still plenty of injuries in and around the squad, but we are getting back towards full levels of fitness. Alan Murphy starts in goal. We've then got Baselli, Nigu, Masudi and Nilsson in defence. Donadell and Lewis Skelly hold the midfield, with Larray, Benseguir and Barchi starting behind Ollie, Salis Lansbury up top. So let's get ourselves into the action. As I say, Man United have been our bogey team over the years. We can't seem to get over the line against them, certainly while Thomas Tuchel has been in charge. So let's see how we get on today. Obviously not our absolute full-strength side. We are going into the January transfer window very, very soon, in the second half of this episode, in fact. And that's going to be a big moment for us this season. I think we need to go out and get 3 or 4 recruitments, probably young recruitments that we don't have to register to try and see us through till the end of the season. There's Salis Lansbury. Should have been 1-0. It's a great save from the goalkeeper, though. And, well, Rooney Bargy now with the pass, gets it to Benseguir. Benseguir finds Rooney. Rooney again on the ball. Donadell now cuts inside, shoots. It's a great save once again from the goalkeeper, and it remains 0-0. But we are very much on top in the early stages here. It's going to be Rooney Bargy who whips in the cross. Header from Nigu back towards Rooney Bargy. Nigu, here's Donadell. Rooney Bargy again. Donadell finds Nigu. Here's Benseguir. Benseguir finds Baselli. Baselli, couldn't quite get the cross in. But very, very positive start for us against Manchester United here at the so-called Theatre of Dreams. Man United still haven't won a Premier League title since 2013 in this universe. So, they are very much itching to get back in towards title contention, and they certainly seem to be within the realms of that this season. But we could put them in their place today by playing our best game. Here's Downey, gets it forward. Oh, it's going to be 1-0, surely. What a tackle from Masudi there. That saves us. The rebound was coming. That is absolutely fantastic from Eden Masudi there. Already playing a 7.0. That was a potentially match-saving tackle there, because it keeps it at 0-0 before half-time, and we can perhaps think about some changes that we could make to try and spruce up this performance in the second half. But yeah, into the dressing room we go. We have dominated possession so far, so let's keep the boys happy. We're going to put Ekadi Mora up top instead of Salis Lansbury. What else are we going to do? Leray is not having the best of times out there, so we're going to put Nye on the right-hand side instead. That looks good to me. Right, let's get into the second half then and see what we can do here. BOGEY gets it to Ben Seguir. Back to Rooney Bargy now, who tries to cut inside. Doesn't manage it. Here's Baselli now. Baselli forward to Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir is dancing around. Nilsson gets it to Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly with the shot, hits the post. That is so unlucky. Miles Lewis Skelly, who, has been pretty good since coming back into the team. Obviously broke his leg over a year ago. Very, very good backup option. There's Nilsson, makes it 1-0. Come on, Omar Nilsson puts it into the back of the net, and it's Donadell with the assist there. Rooney Bargy made everybody think he was going to go for goal. Found Donadell here, who found Nilsson, and that is a terrific finish. Makes it 1-0, and Manchester United will be looking to try and respond pretty much immediately here. And we've got a highlight from the kickoff. That's a ball forward. Nigu's there. Couldn't do anything with it. Here's Kavic. Oh, it's 1-1. And there you go. Jernes Edes has scored there for Man United, and they are back on level terms within a minute of us scoring, and that's pretty disappointing, if we're being honest. Yeah, I mean, I would take a 1-1 draw away to Manchester United, but it would be nice to put them in their place this season. Here's Baselli, gets it to Ben Seguir. Baselli again, whips it in. That's a beautiful ball, but Alamos is there with the catch. Now then, what's going to be the plan for Alamos here? Throws it out to Victor Hugo. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Ben Seguir wins it back. Here's Nye. Ekadi Mora scores. Flag stays down. 10th goal of the season for Ekadi Mora. Nye with the assist. And it was really, really terrible from Victor Hugo there, who just very poor pass. At the end of the day, it went straight into Donadell, into Ben Seguir, and then Nye, and that was just an awesome move. Makes it 2-1 just at the 60-minute mark in this match. And we will look to try and hold on to this very special victory. It would be away at Old Trafford, considering our record against Man United. That is an incredible save from Alan Murphy. It keeps us in the lead. Here's Jeremy, though. He's going to whip it in. That's an excellent cross, but Nye gets there and heads it clear. Here's Diallo now. Diallo finds Victor Hugo, who now gets over to Jeremy. Jeremy, end of highlight. That's what we like to see. Right, 70 minutes gone. Let's have a look at what we can do here. I think Donadell has to come off. We're going to put on Sandro Tonali for him. Rooney Bargy's looking quite tired as well. We're going to put on Ethan Nwaneri. And I'm going to actually bring on Ayrton for Nigu, just because Nigu's on a yellow card. I think going down to 10 men would be a disaster. So 15 minutes to go. Can we hang on here? Whipped into the middle. Header away by Ayrton, who we've just brought on. Here's Meerstedt. Hartley finds Diallo. Victor Hugo, Diallo. Here's Edes, gets it to Kavic, Atomo's there, and Yuzo Atomo has scored. Is he onside? That's the question. Atomo, of course, had a loan spell at us, and it's disallowed, so Yuzo Atomo is not on the score sheet. Well, we'll settle for that. But yeah, he had a loan spell with us back in League One, and we ummed and ahed of whether we signed him permanently. Eventually made his way to Manchester United, and that could have been a big moment in this season had he scored. Here's Baselli, gets it to Tonali. That's forward towards Nye, who may have been in an offside position but didn't get there. So again, here's Baselli now. Baselli on the ball. Baselli whips it into Nye. Here's Lewis Skelly. Oh, he wins it. Miles Lewis Skelly scores. Second goal of the season for him. And that absolutely seals the victory. 3-1 now to South Shields in the 90th minute. Miles Lewis Skelly, who's played an awesome match, has scored a vitally important goal. And, well, I think it came off Victor Hugo, who's had a bit of a shocker in this match. He's on a 6.4. Probably only going to get worse. But Man United aren't finished yet. Kavic into the middle. Lewis Skelly, the one with the header away. Brilliant performance from him. Here's Jeremy. Jeremy gets it to Hussein. Hussein, good tackle from Nye, who again, he's had a very good match as well. Here's Baselli now, charging down this right-hand side. He's got very little energy left. Here's Ben Seguir. This could be 4 here. Ben Seguir now, into the middle it goes. There's Ekadi Mora. It's Manchester United 1, South Shields 4. Here at Old Trafford. This is a big, big victory for us in our quest to win the lot this season, because Man United were the team that got in the way of us in that Champions League. They very nearly stopped us winning the Premier League as well, with very good performances home and away from them to beat us. But we get the 3 points and we get the last laugh today. A brilliant team performance. It was ropey at times. Man United could well have got themselves into it, but we have won it. Aston Villa have lost a late lead at Brighton and Hove Albion, so they drop points. West Ham keep pace with the top 4, beating Chelsea. That helps us out massively this season. Tottenham Hotspur, they've beaten Crystal Palace away from home. Leicester 5-2 against Everton. Liverpool beat Derby County 3-0. Newcastle draw away at Nottingham Forest, and Arsenal lose to Sunderland. Unbelievable. Lots of good performances in there, but let's see if we can back it up against Liverpool. Well, I suppose we knew this was going to come eventually. Our £150 million transfer budget has been reduced, and our wage budget has been reduced by £500,000, meaning we've got enough to pay the wages. But we've got no money to buy new players in January, which could be a problem. Okay, so a few changes for this Liverpool match then. We've brought in Ekadi Mora to start up top. Sandro Tonali comes in defensive midfield, and Soren Thompson returns as our central defender. So let's get into it then. Let's see how we get on. It's going to be a tricky match against Liverpool. It always is, but they are in the bottom half of the table. So it should be a game that we really try and take advantage of. Ollie Salis-Lansbury is going to start on the bench. He's been in poor form recently, but of course, Liverpool are his former club. Szoboszlai is injured at the minute, so he can't play against his former club. But you look at that team and you think they should be doing a lot better than they are. But they're 11th in the Premier League at present. If we can get a good victory against Liverpool today, on New Year's Day 2036, we can hopefully take this season a long way towards another Premier League title. Here's Baselli, gets it to Tonali. Back to Baselli. Here's Leray. Back to Baselli again. Whipped into the middle. Ben Seguir with the header, and Rudy Bargi puts it into the back of the net, and he's been getting a really good run in the team recently in Szoboszlai's absence, and he's been doing awesome, having just come back from injury himself. And I really like him on this left wing where he's able to cut inside and shoot on his right foot. And there you go. There's another goal for Rooney Bargy. 1-0 to South Shields. So here's Nelson with the throw. Gets it to Tonali. Back to Masudi now. Masudi gets it to Nilsson. Nilsson to Donadel. To Tonali. Here's Ben Seguir. Finds Larray. Larray back to Donadel. Donadel forward to Nilsson now. On this left-hand side. Into the middle it goes. Ben Seguir makes it 2-0. 14th goal of the season for Eliezer Ben Seguir. He has been absolutely phenomenal this season. Free transfer. And, two of our absolute best players have been free transfer signings in Marvin Larray and Ben Seguir. It's been amazing. Sandro Tonali's not looking like he wants to renew his contract for next season. We will have to keep an eye on that situation and hopefully manage to give him a contract offer. He has been a very important player over the last couple of years, so I would like to keep him at the club for at least one more year. Here he is now. Tonali into the middle. Larray scores. 20th goal of the season for Marvin Larray, and he's going to have his eyes set firmly on the Golden Boot this season in the Premier League. He is level at the moment with Maurizio Terzi from Chelsea, who we know has been a great player over the years. But Larray puts it into the back of the net and makes it South Shields 3, Liverpool 0. This is a very, very good performance so far. Header over the bar from Omar Nelson. But this is sort of showing how different a side Liverpool are now. Obviously, a few years ago, they were very much battling for the league, but I think an aging squad and a lack of good investment has been their problem over the years, and I think they might struggle for the next few. You know, you look at Arsenal, they've obviously gone through a lot of transition. They lost Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Bukayo Saka is still playing for Arsenal, but is very much in his elder years. Ødegaard has recently retired as well, I believe. So, you know, Arsenal are very much in transition as well. And maybe unlike Newcastle and unlike Chelsea. Oh, what a shame. Bargy injured. Right, we're going to go with Silas Lansbury on that left-hand side. And I'm going to take off Ekene Mora and put Nye up top, who had an awesome match against Manchester United. So I'm hoping he can continue that form and start to pay back some of that 65 million smackaronis that we paid on him at the start of the season. But 70 minutes gone now. Okay, this second half performance hasn't been quite as strong as our first half performance, but we're still looking very, very solid. Would be lovely to keep a clean sheet here because we haven't been doing that a whole lot this season. Here's Masudi. He whips it in towards Walker. Oh, hits the post. Duranville now. And it's out for a goal kick. Disappointing for them, isn't it? Right, Soren Thompson is going to move to right back. We're going to bring on Ayrton because I've enjoyed giving him a bit of first team football. Bertinho's going to come on as well, and Sandro Tonali's going to come off for Miles Lewis-Skelly, and we'll swap those two round. Lewis-Skelly seems to do very well in that register role, and always has done. You know, we signed him on a free transfer all those years ago when we just joined the Premier League, and he's still a part of the side that is smashing it. Masudi's one of those players as well, but generally over the years we have iterated this team very, very well. But Lewis-Skelly has stayed part of it. Silas Lansbury hits the post from a free kick. I don't think he's going to get a better chance than that to score against his former club. Here's Bertinho now. Bertinho finds Nye. Nye gets it forward to Marvin Leary. Leary back towards Donadel. Oh, what a save from Nick Hudson there, who's definitely a candidate for somebody that we'd want to come into the side. But yeah, we don't have any money. We will very much have to sell before we buy. And the sort of players that were getting that sort of money have already gone in the summer. You know, Gressman and Canate last summer, for instance. Nick Oliver went this year, I believe. Here's Donadell. Oh, what a goal. Alessandro Donadell, 4th goal of the season for him. And I think Nye's going to get the assist there. And it's 4-0 in the dying embers. And this has been 2 cracking victories for us today. 4-1 against Manchester United and 4-0 against Liverpool. Very, very strong indeed. And that will push us on to great things now. 3 points clear of Chelsea before they have played this afternoon, and in good form. We've only lost 1 match this season, which I think is what we strive for. He got one over on Liverpool. Very good. Oh, he's out for 2 months. That's a big loss, is Rooney Bargy. But Ben Seguir, once again, a fantastic performance from him. So let's see when we are going to come back. We'll definitely come back for the second leg of the EFL Cup semi-final against Newcastle, and we'll double that up with Brighton, I think, for our next episode. So if you have enjoyed that, give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for daily Football Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.